So many of you have asked for updates on Shiloh's 2-year regression and what we've been doing. I know there's never one cookie cutter answer, but hope this is helpful for some. As I shared in my stories, Shiloh's now 2 years old, and a few weeks ago, she started waking up anywhere from 5 to 6 a.m. instead of her normal 7 to 8 a.m. wake up. One morning, she even woke up at 4 a.m. and she'd wake up crying pretty loudly for me, which is unusual for her, so I definitely knew something was off. So the first few nights, we just went in, laid next to her crib, and she'd fall back asleep and wake up at her normal time. But after a few days of doing that, I didn't want it to turn into a habit, so I had Paul go in and tell her that everyone was asleep in the house and that it was still time for her to go to sleep, and he'd walk out, and to our surprise, she went back to sleep. And then after a few more days of that, she thankfully went back to waking up on her own at 7:30 a.m. again. Shiloh hasn't really gone through a lot of regression, so I'd say that this was definitely one of the worst for us, and I've heard from other people that it's been pretty bad and that there's just a lot of developmental growth at this age. But I do also think for Shiloh, it had a lot to do with her transitioning into becoming a big sister. For us, it lasted about a week, hoping that it'll pass quickly for all of you too. Sending lots of love and strength. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I'll do my best to answer them.